All right, let's see. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's make something like you see it on the title. Something quick and easy to eat. I am hungry. So let me make sure. Let me set this device here so I can read the chat. You see all these pots? That's what I'm going to use. I don't know, I'm craving something easy, but at the same time, it's going to have extra, enough stuff in there. And this is going to be included in there. I'm not going to use all of it because I don't put oodles, this type of stuff, to the side, okay? But if you are new here, welcome to the channel. So let me, okay. All right, here I am. Oh, come on. All right, I'm trying to. Okay. Oh. All right, guys. So I could read the chat here. So here I have okay, you guys can see the counter. Let me grab my cutting board. I want to cut a piece of this corned beef, which of course I'm not going to use it all because this is going to be tomorrow's dinner. But what I'm craving something salty, and the reason why I'm craving something salty is because I don't use salt to cook. But when my body asks for salt, that means that I am low in sodium in my body. So that's what I'm going to use. And this is corned beef, and you guys know the corned beef is salty. That should be good enough. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut it. Let me put this back in the fridge because, like I said, that's going to be tomorrow's dinner. My grandson was here since Friday, and all I've been doing is just cooking all the cravings that he has asked me. So right now, also I want to, I'm going to add water here. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm not adding too much water right now, so let's put this one back here. Turn that on. Oh, there's somebody here. Hold on, give me 1 second so I can say hello. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here at the Manti. So guys, I'm adding a couple of shrimps to the pot, not a lot, because I'm going to have different types of meat. I want to have 3 different types of protein to do my protein intake. This morning I have bacon, but it was not enough, so I want to have that. Add to my soup. Also, I have imitation crab meat. I don't use it a lot, but I am going to use it. And I'm cutting these pieces of meat in strips. This is corned beef. And I will say it again. Corned beef is salty if you don't boil it and take the salt away. But my body is asking for salt because I do not use salt. I cook without salt. And I'm starting to having muscle cramps, and I'm starting feel a headache coming on. So that means that your body needs electrolytes, so equals salt. So this is the only salty thing that I'm going to be adding. Well, no, it's not going to be the only salty thing. I am going to add more salt to the soup. I am not going to use the package of the ramen. You know, it brings like a powder thing in there. So I am not going to be using that. Let's turn that on. Little bit of oil. I will add that there. This is gonna be a quick live stream. I'm going to be cooking the ramen and putting them on the side. So when you're gonna let your ramen sit on the side, make sure you don't cook it all the way through because then you are going to have saggy, very, very saggy and smushy noodles. I usually used to make my types of soup like this. I use the rice noodles. I thought I had some. I didn't, but I always keep a box of this for this type of situation. And like I said, I'm only cooking for myself. So everybody else, you know, I'm retired. You guys know that. And hobby is a work. Let's use the one with the less noodles. Yeah. I wanted, like I said, to have more protein than carbs because this morning I have one scrambled egg. I have 2 slices of bacon. I have 2 fish sticks and I have a waffle. So that was enough carbs, the waffle, because it was a homemade waffles and I make them big. So put that there. Okay. Imitation crab meat. I usually buy a big pack of this and then I divide them. So this is my last pack that I got left. Because I made salads, I made all kinds of stuff with it. Okay, where am I? I just bought them. Jeez, where are they? Oh, here we go. We're going to be adding some beef sprouts. It's gonna go to the same place, so it's okay. The shrimp be done in like 2 minutes, 2 more minutes. Oh no, that's not enough noodles. Who I was kidding. I am gonna stay hungry. Let's see. Okay, I still have some here. I gotta put this in. All right. I'm gonna rinse this underwater. About that much. And I'm rinsing them out under hot water. Okay, that's there. Turn on the oil down. And I'm getting some spices from the fridge. I'm getting teriyaki. Teriyaki is low sodium. I'm getting the oyster sauce, oyster flavor sauce, yes. And then I do have soy sauce. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let's start with the eggs. This is supposed to be a non-stick pan, and it got stuck. That's good. Just a little bit of that. Low sodium teriyaki sauce. Oh. This is why I did not add the package of spice that comes with, you know, this right here. This is why I didn't add it, because this stuff contains salt, and so is the corned beef. Bang boog kickboxing. Hello. Hey. Welcome. Hola. So taste to see if you want to add more of any of your sauces. And I'm using all Chinese products. Oh my God. The oyster sauce makes it taste like a little sweet, but it's good. So I'm going to turn the fire down, and I'm going to get the tails of the shrimp. And let me grab my bowl. I told you guys that this was going to be a short stream. Ooh, it's hot. She says. Okay, so I did 6 shrimp. I have more, but like I said, you see, just this right here is enough for me. And I'm not going to eat all of that in one sitting, obviously. So, and yes, you guys are going to tell me it's about 100 degrees weather and you eating soup. Yes. I can eat soup all year round. My air condition is on. It's cool in the apartment, so it's perfect. Take some of that juice. What I did not have was, hot Chinese sauce, but I do have hot sauce, which I am going to be adding a little bit of hot sauce. Make sure the stove is off. There's a little bit more here that most likely I will eat later. So let me put this stuff in the fridge. ¿Qué hay para comer? I'm doing just a little simple soup because my body's been craving for salt. When you start having muscle spasms and headaches, it's because I don't cook with salt. During the week, I don't use salt. I use spices that is no sodium at all. So today I woke up with lightheaded. The headache doesn't want to go away, and I'm starting to get pain in the back of my legs, my calf. So I know that my body's asking for salt. So this is why I did this types of soup for me. And they have salt, like the corned beef is salty. So I use corned beef for the little strips of meat that I put in there. And like I said, I'm not using the packages of the chicken noodles because this does contain the amount of salt that basically is like 2 days intake. So I usually save this for when I do a big pot of soup or I do yellow rice mixed with chicken. I add this in there for flavor, or chicken noodle soup with other stuff. So I use it. So my soups are done. So now we're going to balance that. Okay. These are banana peppers. I do like to add the vinegar to my food. Vinegar helps you with you to digest your food and it helps it sit right. Hot sauce. This hot sauce is Luciana Steve Ed's hot sauce. It's not really that hot. So, guys, that concludes my live stream. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to enjoy my soups. So whatever you have on your plate, let me come over here, guys. Hi, guys. So, guys, whatever you have on your plate, be grateful and thankful. And I'm going to leave it like I always say. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile overall. Stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves you. And I do too. It will be into the next one. Bye. Bon appetito. Mangia. Buen provecho.